This is all about people who have had some outsized success in the past, and now they're talking to you about how you can do it too. And you have to question yourself, how did they really get here? Is this repeatable? Chances are probably not. Let me run through why that is. All right, let's talk about the first trap. Call this one the guru trap. Let's imagine Bitcoin is in its early days and price is going up, and it's caught the attention of this person who's not yet a guru, but it does catch their attention and they're learning and learning about it. And then Bitcoin starts crashing, it starts going down. This person doesn't run away from it. They actually invest more time in learning, and they figure out it has fundamental value. Even though it's crashing now, they suspect it'll be around many years to come, 10, 20 years. So they get this longer term horizon, and they see the markets crashing, and they recognize that not as a time to run away from it, but as an opportunity. So they do something incredible here. And this is really where these gurus can be exceptional, is they buy big. So they hustle, they beg, maybe they take loans, they ask friends and family for money. They do whatever they can to buy during this crash, and everybody's freaking out. So if you go back to what I was talking about earlier, they already understand the concept that you buy when everyone is selling. So right now everyone's selling, and they recognize that, and they buy like a ton. And maybe it's over the course of a few months, whatever it is, but they just absolutely load up on Bitcoin. Now what happens is maybe they're doubting themselves, they're worried because Bitcoin isn't coming back up, and in fact it's like going down. They're in a big red for a little while, but inevitably it comes back up. It does have that long-term value. And we're just in a uneasy market situation where people overreacted. So as the market starts coming back up, all this Bitcoin they bought at a cheap price is multiplying in value across their portfolio. And pretty quick, they become a millionaire. They feel amazing about their decision, as they should. And it's going up and up and up, and they don't really have additional funds to buy more. Maybe they don't want to. It's already such a big part of their portfolio. They're thinking, like, now what? I can't really repeat that because I know I'm not back in this situation when everyone was selling. Now it's the opposite. Everybody's getting hyped, and I'm smart, so I know not to start buying now. So what do? They tell their friends, they tell other people. People start noticing their success. Maybe they've already sold off some of their Bitcoin and bought fancy car, house, whatever it is. But their success is becoming obvious, and people want to know, and they ask questions. And pretty soon, this person loves that attention. So they start talking about it on social media, YouTube, maybe they put a book out, whatever it is. And they start teaching people about how they got rich, what their method was. You just got to wait for that moment when things dip a little and you buy. And maybe the truth starts getting a little weaker and weaker. And ultimately, they're creating this large audience of people to do what I did, not what I'm doing right now. The problem is those people are antsy. They want to repeat this success. And you really see this with like real estate investing gurus who bought a bunch of properties back in like 2008 when the housing market crashed. They can't keep doing that. So they talk about what they did, and they share all this knowledge with people and say, oh, sure, you just got to work a little harder, look harder for deals, but you can do it too. And that gets a little dangerous, but you do see that out there. Same thing happens with Bitcoin. So now as the market starts topping out, they've trained a bunch of people to watch for this. And the guru themselves, they know we're nearing this top. Everybody's excited. And to them, oh, this is a great time to sell. I understand how markets move. So this person starts selling out of their money. They go off to whatever the next project is. So maybe they drive off in their Lamborghini as they sell off their millions in Bitcoin and turn it into something else that has value. And guess who they just sold to? Chances are many of their audience members, many of the people they knew and trusted are the ones that are buying, selling pressure mounts. Inevitable market cycles kick in, and where people have this fear of missing out, now it's becoming this horrible decision. Why did I listen to this guru? And there's a crash, and those people may be down 80, 90% of their original investment. And at that point, what do? They sell because everyone else is selling. There's panic in the market. It seems like the right thing to do. And that's a perfect example of emotions versus the more systematic, measured, logical approach and understanding the market cycles. But that is how you can get in trouble with a guru